I love Ashley Johnson, Faye.
I know. I know. Hi everyone, welcome to another Will to Witch RP Live Play TTRPG session. What is Will to Witch RP? That's me, Faye, Game Master and Storyteller, and Lachlan, our writer and producer. We're a couple who love sharing stories, so much so that we quit our day jobs. We created our own company, that way we could create high quality, exciting TTRPG experiences full time and share them with you. Tonight we're playing D&D. This session features the Virtuous Fall, a campaign that spans across D&D's Baldur's Gate, Descent into Avernus, and Chains of Asmodeus, chronicling our hero's hellish epic. Oh, yeah, no, we're not proving that wrong. With us at our table, we have several of the incredible players who have joined us on our grand endeavor. If you want to play alongside them, you're more than welcome to join us. You can ask in chat or hop over to our Discord to find out more information. But speaking of our awesome players, that means it's time for introductions. Like I said, I'm Faye, Game Master and Storyteller. With me is Sirenscape, providing all of our background music and sound effects. It's a fantastic, affordable sound collection that you can find at Sirenscape.com. I can speak, guys. But with that, let's get to meeting our courageous and daring heroes before they go hunting for a tooth. So let's get a introduction for Haven.
Alright, I'm Frontboard, and I'm playing Haven. He's an elf like you rarely have ever seen before. He's taller than most, and he's stronger than most, and he has light, subtly gray skin that's covered with not runic cats, runic tattoos, and a chaotic mop of red hair and reddish-orange eyes that appear to glow like embers. So in the last session, we saw the Madcaps were antagonizing Mad Maggie's companion, Mickey, and this reminded Haven of his childhood, growing up with the Giants. And not everyone in the settlement really seemed to like Haven or his sister. Maybe that's because they were foundlings and they were outsiders, or maybe it's because they were small, who knows. And one family in particular seemed to really dislike Haven. And this was especially true for their children, the twins Cador and her brother Fructor. They would go out of their way to bully Haven, with the worst pranks like teetering on deadly outcomes. And Haven never really got much help in those situations, other than from his sister. Maybe that's why Haven's not quick to stand up for the little guys now. But after seeing the rest of the group help out Mickey and Pins and Needles, even if you all had some ulterior motives there, Haven's beginning to see that maybe there's some merit to helping out people other than yourself or your family. And especially after seeing Mel's brutal takedown of that madcap Wazik, it was especially satisfying. And after seeing that, Haven vows a similar fate for his twin bullies back home. After all, he's realized that it was their father who's the one that killed his real mother.
Oh my god!
What even is that statement? So, an amazing introduction, a lovely little bit of lore here, and now we get to meet Saren.
Hello, my name is Brent, and I'll be playing Saren Starseeker. He's an astral elf, divine soul sorcerer, who was once dropped into Baldur's Gate, and then ended up in El Terrell, and now they're at Fort Knucklebone, helping out this hag and her cast of characters. He's still getting more comfortable with his newfound magic powers, but he's getting there slowly. But he's still ready and willing to stand with his friends and help get everybody out of here. This week's fun fact is that while Saren's main responsibility on his family ship was managing finances, his mother actually manned the helm. And Spelljammer helms draw on a person's magical energy, and as a guard druid, his mother Tara was more than happy to pilot the ship while his father Corvos worked on his artistic creations to sell ports. He was still capable as a bard, but just didn't prefer to pilot the craft. At the time, Saren had no magical ability, and he was always a bit jealous that he couldn't even have the chance to pilot the Spelljammer. But now he has been curious if he could, if ever given the opportunity to again.
Amazing. Next up for our introductions, let's learn about Melior's.
Hi, I'm Caitlin. I'm playing Melior's Bryn. Mel is a beautifully dangerous drow gloomstalker ranger with snow white hair and steel gray skin. This week's fun fact, I don't know if I can call it a fun fact. It's actually more of a rumor about Mel. So, Mel having a reputation as something of a femme fatale. There is a rumor going around that the song Poison by Alice Cooper was inspired by a particular encounter with Melioras. Melioras knows the answer to whether this is fact or fiction, but she's not telling. So you, dear listener, can figure out for yourself whether that's fact or fiction. However, my favorite part about this fun fact is it canonically means that this universe has an Alice Cooper in it. And I like to think every multiverse has an Alice Cooper because that man is perfect.
I mean, yeah, multiverse theories and whatnot. So, amazing. And then last but not least, let's learn of Magda.
Hi, I'm Ridian, and I play Magda, who's a Yuan-Ti pure blood cleric. She is like, 17, 18, 19, just really late teens. So she's young. She grew up in Baldur's Gate, down in the under the, in the rulers maybe. My family, who's actually run by a matriarch, her grandmother. Um, so this week's fun fact is so she got this amazing shield. She was just carrying it, and then she came home with it, and then she was just like, "Oh, I forgot I had the shield," and she started like cleaning it up, and then it was just like, "Oh, it started talking to me," and it was really cool, and it was just like promising me stuff and whatnot. And every night and every morning she goes and cleans it and everything else. What her friends doesn't know is that it actually subtly moves, but it's so imperceptible that she usually cleans it carefully, trying to see if she can catch it moving. So yes, that's what she does.
All right. Well then, with that, we can dive into our session. And as we return, you are in Avernus. The four of you traveled down from the city of Elturel to the actual first layer of the Hells. And with the help of Lulu, traveled to this place known as Fort Knucklebone, which did not appear on your map that you discovered can talk. So, now that you are here in Fort Knucklebone, you have met with some of the creatures that call it home. Redcaps, madcaps, two kenku, a fiendish flesh golem, a hag, a set of imps, and now a talking skull. You've been helping them out, hoping to gain some favor. You've been killing some madcaps, though perhaps they don't even really notice. One. And, yeah, so now you are assisting Barnabas, this flame skull, to see perhaps you can find his missing tooth.
Yeah. Okay. What was the goblin's name? Not
Grubba.
goblin, the red cap. Bubba.
Grubba?
Grubba. Okay.
Really?
Alright, so
Okay. Oh yeah.
so this is what I think. I think we should first go ask where Grubba is, and then find out if he still has the tooth. And if he does, there's a thing that I can do that I really haven't told you about. Although I will tell you that I've never used it on you guys. So I don't use it on family. Okay, I don't use it on friends. Is he a family member? Yeah, I'm sorry. I don't use it on friends. I can actually like cast this like charming spell and tell and I can ask them to give us the tooth back, and it's gonna go great. Nothing will ever go wrong, and we'll get the tooth back, and everything will be fine.
That sounds like a good plan.
Yeah, isn't it a good plan? I thought about it as we were walking.
Well, let's track this grubba down. Are we still with Barnabas?
I'd say that if you are moving away, Barnabas isn't like joining you on this. He's sort of just kind of
okay.
looking on his own. But
Well, let's go find some of these creatures and see if we can narrow it down and find grubba.
Sorry, was Grubba a madcap or a redcap?
Rubba
Red cap.
is a red cap.
Oh yeah. I need to just reread my notes before I ask questions.
Why? And I don't get the answers because you didn't ask the question. And you know me, I have horrible memory. I don't remember things.
Yeah, especially if I say it like 3 sentences before.
I know. I'm
I
sorry.
kid. I just.
No, it's true. I need to be better.
You're good.
Do we see any groups of red caps?
Yeah, groups of red caps are, they're just sprinkled about. They're moving on their own, talking to each other.
What are they called, Faye?
A menace.
You're
A
so
menace of
freaking quick.
madcap. And a rabble of redcap.
There it is.
There we go. Or a
would like-
wreckage.
We still need a
Ooh,
name
I
for
like
our
wreckage.
group.
I proposed one last time.
What was it? Was it Chuckle Fox? I mean,
I
One
don't
of two.
remember. I just remember
wait, what was it?
it was the oh, what was it? We were the
I
this is
think
gonna
you
drive me crazy.
wrote it in the
is.
chat.
It did. It's in
Yeah, it
our.
was in the chat.
I'm scrolling. It was gonna be like reduced to nerds though.
Oh yeah, you guys had all
Um,
that stat talking. It's gonna. Was it like ne'er-do-wells or something like that? Reduced to
Oh, yeah,
nerds.
The upstanding ne'er-do-wells. Yes, the upstanding ne'er-do-wells was what I proposed.
Yeah.
It's short for nerds. Short is.
It
nerd.
sounds like an English punk band.
Upstanding nerds.
I like it.
I like it.
We don't have to pick it. My feelings will not be hurt. If we want to keep workshopping it.
So.
On the fence. I like the direction you're going, but I feel like it's a lot of words. Although I guess it's only 2,
So we're
whereas
the nerds.
ne'er-do-well, 3 or 4 words.
All
If
right.
you hyphen it.
Yeah.
it's 2
Or
words.
just make it like one run-on word, like
Upstanding ne'er-do-wells.
Just take out all the vowels. That's what they do in like corporate, right? When they need to make it trendy.
flicker,
So.
Tumblr.
Is there a group of red caps that I can approach?
Yeah, you can approach one.
I want to walk up. I want to act tougher than them. I want to say, "Hey, where's grubba?"
Haven kind of smirks in amusement at Saren trying to act tough. Or
Fair, that's
acting
fair.
tough. Maybe I shouldn't say trying.
I'm gonna have a very stern tone.
Cool.
As you do that, the red caps look to each other and Grubba? You looking for Grubba?
I'm gonna lean down. Go. Did I stutter?
You know where you can find Grubba? Right next to Nunya.
Where can
Well
we
then.
find Nanya?
None your business?
I don't know what that. Wait, was that a joke?
No, they're being mean, Magda.
Oh, hey.
Then I guess nobody wants this reward that I have. And from my pack, I will pull out an iron ring of keys that I've had for a while and just start jingling them around.
Aaron, you can't give those away.
Well, we really need to find Grubba.
But
I know
then
that
what
they're so valuable.
Yeah, we just open up the, thing.
Yeah, I know, but we need the information.
Sarah, these guys are fools. They don't even know where Grubba is.
I guess
Just
it's gonna be their
pretending.
loss.
As you're doing this, You know what? I like that. If you give me the hand that's attached to them rings, I'll take it.
You're not getting any hands.
And then I ain't helping you.
It's a key ring. Look at him, and I'm gonna jingle him in front of his face.
I like blood. I like viscera. I like them squirming.
Well, these keys open doors to where you can find all of that.
I ain't got no vacation to go open doors.
Well, you get out into the plains here, don't you, every once in a while?
No.
Surely. Wow, you're not important enough to even leave.
Maggie has us working to the bone. And I like watching other people do it, but I hate doing it myself.
Well, guess you'll never find the treasure then. I've hidden it here in a case. A locked one, and one of these keys opens it.
What is your idea of treasure, alright?
Well, guess you'll never find out. I'm gonna lean in really close to this one and say, it's a whole bunch of arms.
I want you to roll for me a deception check, please.
Since I helped him, can he get advantage?
I'm going to say not for this part of it.
Okay.
That's a 15.
He'll just sit there for a second and alright. You see that ugly one over there? And he's gonna point to one of the other red caps.
Is it clear which one he's pointing at?
He is
They're
pointing
all ugly.
he is pointing to a specific one, but it is in another
Okay.
group of red caps.
Okay, I'll make note of the specific one. Okay,
That's Grubba.
You're certain?
What? Do all us red caps look alike to you?
No, there's just so many of you. And I wasn't sure that if you were all on first name basis or what, but if you are sure, then okay.
Yeah, of course I'm sure. Grubba's a bastard.
Fair enough. Alright. Now I've hidden the chest somewhere here in the fort, along the walls. And I'm going to take one key off of the key ring at random and give it to him. And I'm going to say, good luck finding your...
I was promised the whole ring!
Well, only one of the keys opens the chest. Do you really want them all?
How do I know you're not giving me a fake key?
Okay, fine. Here's the whole key ring.
And he, like, snatches it out of your hands before he goes stomping off.
Right. Alright, I will remove the Van Thamper key ring as long as and the Dungeon of the Dead 3 and all that is now gone.
Alright.
I'll return to my group and say, he said it's that one over there. And I would point to the one that he indicated.
Oh, hey, good. Okay, what's this? Are you
It's
are
an
you guys
ugly
watching?
one.
Hi. Are you okay? Do you hi? Where are you gonna say something, Mel?
Oh, I was just gonna ask if I could lean down and whisper something to this red cap as he walked away with his keys.
Sure.
You said you like blood, right?
Yeah.
If you like yours where it is currently, you better not be lying. And then I'll just lean up and follow the others where they're going.
I love it so much.
In the background, this red cap just gets hard eyes as Mel walks away. And then he'll continue stomping off to go look at his treasures.
Say heart eyes.
Yeah, hard eyes.
Uh-oh.
God.
Mel's gonna get a note covered in blood from a secret admirer.
There's gotta be a whole fan
mean,
club.
Probably not the first time.
Probably not.
The first time.
There's an
Let's be
actual
honest.
heart attached to the message, to the note.
That was not Mel's intention, but she is not entirely unsurprised with the result.
I love it so much. Okay, as I'm walking, I'm gonna cast guidance on myself. I can do that, yes?
Does the spell say that you cannot do that?
I'm a willing creature. Okay, I'm gonna touch myself, respectfully. And then I'm gonna go ahead and cast guidance on myself or persuasion just in case, because we don't know. And I'm gonna go up and says, "Hello, are you Grubba?"
Depends on who's asking.
Oh, my name is Magda. And this is Mel, this is Sharon, that's Haven.
Never heard of you.
I know. It's okay, we're new. So, do you by any chance have, what's the skull's name again? What's the skull's name?
Barnabas.
Do you have Barnabas' tooth?
Why, did he drop another one?
No. Do you still have it?
And he seems very uninterested in the conversation now that you've said that he doesn't, he didn't drop another tooth.
I'm gonna go ahead and cast, hold on to my shield tightly, and I'm gonna cast a suggestion. It's a Wisdom 14 save, if he wants to save it, Faye.
What is your suggestion that you weave?
Can I, please, you want to hand me the tooth back so I can return it.
As you weave this suggestion, you want a tooth so bad? Well, here, let me help you. And he is going to take his sickle and try and slash at your mouth.
Oh. Not how this plan was supposed to go, Faye. My AC's 18.
He misses, but the group that's around him, they see the fight that's coming here and they get hyped for the bloodshed. We're going to roll initiatives. So let's get...
Did a red cap just go hubba hubba hubba?
Yeah.
Was that the one following Mel?
Sure, why not?
Oh.
Alright, so...
Oh, there's sphincters in this desert.
Alright, so go ahead, roll for me some initiatives.
Yeah, we roll for you.
Oh, I didn't even see that. I was too busy getting the initiative tracker thing. 'Cause I'm so excited about that. I love it so much. Alrighty. Hey, it's for
Do we
horses.
Do we get to see the initiative tracker on our map?
Once I start the initiative.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I'm just excited. I was looking for. Sorry.
Yeah, no, you're good, you're good. I just gotta add in everything else.
Was the only encounter we had last time the madcap?
I do believe that the only encounter last time was the singular madcap.
Okay, because I had written down that I had expended a use of Hunter's Mark. I'm just wondering if that's still up, if it's been an hour or not.
I'm going to say that it is not yet been an hour, but maybe getting close to it. We'll say like 45 minutes.
I'm just gonna assume I'm concentrating on that then.
Alrighty, so you should now be able to see the initiative tracker, and I need to
Look at that.
set up so that way stream can see it, and we need battle music too. Oh, password. That's what it is. Alright, so come on.
So we can't interact with the tracker. We can see it though.
Yeah, you can see it, and I can change it. As our combat starts out, it is going to be Red Cafe, who is just going to... Grubba would actually be right there because he went after Magda. He's just going to run straight for Saren, and attempt to kick Saren down. So, Saren, can you give me a dexterity saving throw?
14.
That is just enough to avoid being kicked by the red cap as he rushes in. That's it for his turn. Red cap B going to move in next to Magda and take some attacks with the sickle. That is a 23 on his first attack. For 10 slashing damage. A 20 on his second attack.
Okay.
For 8 slashing. And a 22 on his third.
Hey!
For 8 slashing. And then Saren, it's your turn.
Okay. Well, seeing as it's where we are, we're gonna... yeah, we're just gonna go bonus action and 8 sorcery and let the magic start flowing. And then we're gonna go sword out True Strike, which will be at advantage. 21.
Yeah, 21's gonna hit the red cap.
And then there's the bonus damage. 7, and it's gonna be radiant. It's all radiant.
Beautiful. Anything else from Saren? I believe that's it.
Yeah, that's we're gonna stay there.
Haven, what do you want to do?
I've got to fly into a rage. I just need to know, like, if I do it here, I don't know if I can get large because of Mel and Sarah next to me. So if that's the case, I would step back to get bigger.
Yeah, I'd say take a step back and then you'll be able to get big.
Alright, Haven takes a step back and then flies into a fiery rage and grows to be 9.5 feet tall and brings the great sword off of his back and has it ignite flames as well. Ooh, Angry Haven. Hell yeah. Haven out of the way. He's gotta take that sword. Hold on, I need to do some accounting here on this stupid character sheet because I need to go into rage. Too many buttons. Here we go. And he's going to throw the greatsword at the nearest red cap, which I believe is red cap A.
Red cap A, that is correct.
And I'm gonna do it. Wait, reckless attack is on ranged attacks now, isn't it?
I
Check, I
believe
think it
reckless
is.
is any strength-based check or
Yeah, I
attack.
think they
Yeah,
changed it. Let me see.
they did a lot of changes for.
When you make your first attack roll, you decide if you want to attack recklessly, giving you advantage on attack rolls using strength.
Yep.
Cool. So let's do that. The first is a 13 to hit.
A 13 just hits.
Then they will take 11 slashing, and then, 13 slashing and 6 fire damage. And then the greatsword will magically appear in Haven's hands again, and he's gonna throw it again at that same one. For a 22 to hit.
Yep.
And they will take 12 slashing and 1 whole fire damage.
That's red cap gone.
Oh, he evaporates in a pile of ash. And then Haven will move kind of down and around to flank Saren on the other side. Like that.
All right, sounds good.
That's it.
Red cap C is going to run for Meliors. Okay, make Meliors, though, that's the question. Just so. So as the red cap runs at Mel, I'm going to ask for a dexterity save as it's going to try and kick you.
Oof.
That is unfortunately not enough. As the massive iron boots strike against you. That's going to be 24 points of bludgeoning damage, and you're knocked prone. And that's it.
I owe you a con save.
Yes.
Hunter's Mark goes away.
It is your turn, Meliors.
Alright. I have a cat sitting on my note, but I am going to use another charge of Hunter's Mark. After I stand up, of course, I'm going to stand up, look enraged at this red cap. I am going to Hunter's Mark it with my bonus action. I can find that on my character sheet. And then I'm going to hit it a bunch with my scimitars. But the first one is a miss. Does a 14 hit?
The 14 will hit.
Cool. So that's going to be 6 points of slashing and 6 points of force. And then I will use the Nick feature to do an offhand attack. That's a 17 to hit. And it does 6 points of slashing and 5 points of force damage.
Alrighty. And it is going to be Grubba's turn, and Grubba is going to try again with the attacking at Magda, but it's first going to try and pull Magda down, get her prone. That's going to be a contested athletics check. So you can roll either athletics or acrobatics here.
This is grapple?
It's functioning similar to a grapple.
Isn't it supposed to be with the new rule, unarmed attack and then my DC?
Oh, that's right. We are using new rules. Let me double check on that. Alright, so,
You want my strength DC or my dex DC?
well, it's not a grapple. This is more like a shove, so give me just one moment.
Okay.
Because the two were very similar in 2014. So what it's trying to do is not hold you in place, but get you prone.
Shove, right? Target must succeed on a strength or dex.
I think
Choose
it's
which.
the same as grapple.
You can either push 5 feet away or cause it to have prone condition.
Alright, so... what is that? Alright, so... that's not showing me what I want to do, but... alright. We're just going to...
Yeah, under the unarmed strike, shove is listed underneath there if that helps.
that's what I want. 'Cause it's not... like, it has everything else set aside, but not this.
Yep, and front board posted it in chat.
Thank you. Alright, so... yeah, go ahead. You get to choose what you want to make, as it is going to try... it's trying to pull you prone, but it's
Okay,
also
I would like to
essentially
use my strength one, which makes it 13. DC.
Okay. So, well, it's attacking you. So that is a, so you're the target. It makes an attack roll. It does roll a natural 20, so that'll be a total of 24 on its attack to hit you. You have to make a dexterity. You said you're doing a strength save?
Yep.
So you make that strength save.
Oh, I'm supposed to do it. Okay.
Yeah.
Target must succeed. Okay. Alright. So, What's the DC of the dude?
All right, so, um, yeah, that's going to
saving
be,
throw. Okay.
yeah, so it hits on that, and then the saving throw,
Yeah, I'm gonna miss that.
as unfortunately you are pulled prone by this.
That's fantastic. And how much damage do I take?
It doesn't do
Oh,
damage
okay.
because it's the special attack.
Okay, thank you. Sorry.
Yeah. So because it chose to pull you down, it doesn't take the damage. And now, however, that's one of his attacks. He's going to use his sickle for the other two. And since you're prone, it's got advantage. That's another natural 20.
I'm in danger.
15 slashing damage. And then a gentleman's 20 for 8 slashing. And then Magda, it's your turn.
You heard me cry out, first of all. This is not going the way I planned. And I put my hand on my chest where I'm getting hurt. And I cast Cure Wounds at 3rd level. Oh, I heal myself with 39 hit points. And then I'm gonna use half my movement to get up. And as a bonus action, I turn to my friends and say, I don't think this was a good idea. I'm sorry. That's the end of my turn.
Alright, so as the end of your turn comes forward, it is going to be our next madcap, and what did it do? You would notice that it does not move. In fact, it seems afraid as it will step back.
Redcap E.
Yeah,
Ridian looks at the shield. Does the shield do anything?
you don't know. Ridian's not in the game.
God damn it!
But that's it for Redcap E. Bringing us back to the top of the round, Redcap B. Also looks very afraid and uses its action to disengage, as it too will step back. Saren, it's your turn.
Saren's a little confused, but he's gonna blast a Sorcerer's Burst at Redcap C.
Yeah, go for it.
If it hits, we'll go psychic damage. 18, 25
Yeah, that'll hit.
for 10 psychic. And then I'm gonna back up also. That's my turn.
Alrighty. With that, it is Haven's turn.
Procedural question. Do I have 10 feet of reach. Can I still reach Redcap B? Or am I too
I would
far?
say you are just able to hit Redcap B.
Okay, because then the follow-up question, if it was no, was I probably could have had an opportunity attack if he left my zone of control walking south, and that's on me for not noticing that. Oh, where are you running to, little guy? Haven's gonna take a couple swings at Red Cappy because now he's feeling a little bloodthirsty, to be honest. Let's recklessly attack again, just because that's what we do. Dirty 19 to hit.
Yeah.
That will be 12 slashing damage. Then I realize it's probably easier to... Did he just go away?
He's dead.
Okay. I realize I probably could have just thrown my weapon and done a lot more damage.
Oh,
I don't
you've
know.
Still got more people to throw a weapon at.
Correct. Let me actually just check real fast and see. I think that the weapon might only do the extra damage when it's thrown. Let me just see. Oh no, it just extra damage when it hits. So he would have taken an extra 1 fire damage.
He would have been double dead, I guess.
Extra dead. And then Haven's gonna take the great sword, and he's just gonna throw it at Grubba from afar. For a 25, does that hit Grubba?
Yeah, that'll hit Grubba.
For 15 slashing damage. And 2 fire. And then I'm gonna add a Strike of the Fire Giants on top of that. So he's gonna take an extra 10 fire damage on top of that as well.
Woo! Okay. Things are getting heated here.
Oh, I see what you did there. And then for a bonus action, I don't really got a lot.
Alright.
But I'm gonna move in behind Grubba and just like loom behind him. Say, why don't you pick on someone your own size? Even though I know he's smaller than everybody.
Alright, amazing. Red Cap C comes up. And does not seem to be afraid. In fact, he just seems more pissed. As he's just going to look at Mel and take 3 attempts to claw at you with the sickle. His first attack misses. His second attack also misses. His third attack super misses.
Another admirer?
And Mel, it's your turn.
I have to take a call. Can you
Yes.
come back to me in a minute?
Yeah, we can hold your turn. So, it's going to be Grubba's go, and Grubba... also does not seem to be afraid. And Magda, are you still prone or did you stand up?
I stood up
Okay.
and I asked for my friend's forgiveness.
The 11 misses, the 14 misses. And a 21, I believe, will hit.
Yeah,
For 12 points of slashing damage.
okay.
And then let's pop back to Mel real quick.
Yeah, I've got like 2 minutes and then I've got to run again. So I'm gonna do these. He's already Hunter's Mark, so I'm just gonna hit him a whole bunch of times.
I thought you lost concentration on that, no?
It was recast.
I
Oh,
did it
okay.
again. So a 16 hit, doing 4 points of slashing and 5. Oops, I rolled the wrong thing. That is not 5 points. It is 3 points. So 4 points slashing, 3 points force. I'll attack again. Does a dirty 20 is gonna hit.
Oh, yeah.
And that does 8 points. Oops, that's, oh my god, ignore that 8, that's the longbow. 9 points slashing. And 2 points of force, and then I'll make an offhand attack.
Hell yeah.
I am assuming a 12 misses.
Just barely misses.
Okay, I think that's all I can do.
All right, Magda, it's your go.
My eyes. I stand up straight, and you'll notice that my eyes get turned bright red, with a little black tint to it, and my voice gets larger, and I say it out loud. Give up. Your friends are dead. Live. Give me the damn tooth. As I use thaumaturgy to do intimidation, where with the booming voice I get a advantage on intimidation check.
Hold on. I just need to check something here real quick.
Okay.
All right, so you can do this. However, the casting of the spell and the intimidation check are two separate actions.
Okay. That's gonna change things, sir, ma'am. I would like to
Either
then
works.
go ahead. Yeah, I apologize. I would like to go ahead and grab my longsword and take it out and swing at its head. Oh, that's 24 to hit,
24 will hit.
and that's 4 points of I think that's slashing damage. Plus, I get 1d8 for plus its strike. Okay, that's 7 radiant damage. Does it do anything?
Yeah, he takes damage.
It doesn't run away? Okay, that's fine. I'm gonna go ahead and use my channel divinity thing to go ahead and cast spiritual weapon. That doesn't take any spell slots, or I don't have the concentration thing. And then I want to go ahead and have it attack. Oh, that's 23 to hit. And that takes 4 points of force damage, please. That is the end of my turn.
All right. That is... And gonna be Red Cap Ian shaking off whatever fear he has. He's gonna try and hit Big Haven. So he rushes in. Haven, can I get a dexterity saving throw?
Sure. 13.
That is unfortunately a failure. That is going to be 20 points bludgeoning damage, and you are knocked prone.
So I'm immune, or not immune, I'm resistant, so I'll take 10.
But you're still prone. And
I'm immune to that.
with that, it'll be top the round, which we will see how that goes after our upcoming ad break. So stick around with us. We'll be right back to continue along with our combat. Please let the ads run. They help us out a ton here at Little Witch RP. They help keep our games affordable. You can directly support us by making donations at my Ko-fi link that's on screen and in our chat room. These donations unlock awesome perks to the entire community, benefiting everyone who play with us for the next month. So hang out. We'll see you guys very soon. Alright. It is Saren's turn.
Alright, Saren would like a dexterity save from Redcap C, please.
What if I just say no?
Please?
He gets a 10.
He fails. He's gonna take some Sacred Flame damage. 7 radiant damage.
Ooh. He's looking rough, but he's still up.
Okay, I feel good about where I am. That'll be it.
Big Haven.
After being kicked prone by Redcap E, like, I imagine he kind of like came in from like behind and like got me in the knee, like when I wasn't expecting it.
I would
But
have
I, like-
gone like full shin, like right in the back,
Oh.
like almost giving you like a Charlie horse.
Oh.
Oh,
gonna, like,
the cat? That's
Rolled
mean.
over.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Redcaps are mean.
Yeah.
Roll over and turn and just glare up at him. Start standing up. And as I'm standing up, I want to reach out and try and grapple it and just like literally like pick it up if I can. Grapple. I think
So-
that'd be a DC.
You gotta make the unarmed attack first. And if it hits, it's then the save.
Oh.
Yeah, part of the
Interesting.
unarmed strike.
Can I make that recklessly? Because it's strength based?
I mean, it's technically an attack, yeah.
I did not realize that's how this worked, that it's like two separate things. Interesting.
It's like the Ray of Enfeeblement. You gotta roll to see if you hit, and then they gotta roll a con save.
I'm gonna do it recklessly. I'm pissed. 23.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Alright, I'm gonna pick him up. And I'm gonna drag him north.
Well, you
Hmm?
hit, and then the grapple. What's your DC?
Oh yeah, sorry. 15.
Meets it, beats it. Does not get grappled.
So I don't do any damage and I don't do any effect off of all that?
So, the way that it is that when you make the unarmed attack, so you succeeded, you can choose one of the 3 effects to either deal damage, to do the grapple, or to do the shove. So, you chose to have the effect of the grapple, which then he makes the save to see if he is now restrained or grabbed by it. But because he succeeded, while your attack hit, he was able to get out of the extra ability.
Oh man.
Good thing you got another attack, right?
Yeah, you want to play some games then. Swing the sword down on his head and hit with a nat 20. He's gonna take some damage. Probably all
Hell yeah.
damage.
Let's go.
This is with the great sword. So let's see, that's 5 plus 12, 17 plus 6, 23. And then he's gonna take the elemental damage of, oh, max damage, another 12. So it's 35. And I don't care if it overkills or not. I'm gonna throw a fire giant strike on that as well. And he's gonna take 11 fire damage on top of that.
One hit kill. He's down.
Jerk pissed me off. I'm gonna turn back toward Grubba and just loom over him large. Actually, you know what? If I move over between Grubba and the red cap, does Grubba get an op attack on Haven?
No. I mean... No, because you're large, you'd still be up within his melee range. So, yeah, you can do that.
Your friends are all dead. You're next. We'll just leave it at that.
Yeah, go shove it!
I'm gonna shove this sword straight up your... straight down.
And with that, a red cap's gonna go. And the red cap, now feeling the intense heat from behind, is like, who invited you? And is just going to try and take 3 attacks at Haven.
Let's have advantage.
Does
Let's
have
have fun.
advantage. The first attack is a 14.
Miss.
Second attack is a 12.
Miss.
Third attack is a 16.
Miss.
Alright, you're good.
I invited myself.
Melioras, it is your turn.
Sorry. That took longer than I figured it would. Okay. I'm assuming the guy that I've been attacking is still... Is this the same guy?
It is the same guy. He's looking rough, but he is still standing.
Let's see if I can rectify that with some slashes of my scimitars. It's a
Smell for the
23 to
flank.
hit.
I would say that this is technically a flank, yeah.
Cool. That's, I mean, sure, I'll crit fish, but it was 6 points of slashing and 5 points of force. Oops, I rolled the damage instead of rolling again. It's not a crit, so... Is it still up after the first one?
Nope.
Oh, it isn't. Perfect. Okay. I've got some stuff still left to go. Did we decide? Are we killing Grubba? Is that what's happening?
He attacked us.
Okay. I have 40 feet of movement. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think I can get around there. So I will bonus action move my hunter's mark, and then I will take my second attack at that guy. That's a 23 to hit. For 4 points of slashing and 4 points of force. And if it's still standing, I'll do an offhand attack.
Grubba goes down after that.
Alright.
Alright, so.
I look down at the dead body and goes, I told you!
Haven turns to look around and see if there's any more nearby.
I mean,
Kind of glaring.
there's other red caps in the area, but they don't... Like, if they're paying attention, it's more like they're just cheering on the fact that there was a fight. They don't seem to be wanting for either side, really.
Let's search him.
Should have just given you the tooth.
Would have been easier.
Yeah, let's search.
Is everybody okay? Does anyone need some healing?
No, I'm good. Hold on. Hold, please. I'm hurt, but I'm not bloodied.
I will walk to Magda and do a second level cure wounds.
Oh, thank you.
One scratched me a bit when he tried to take me down. It's not too bad.
27. Would you like some healing, Haven?
If you're giving it out, it just needs to be light.
First level. That's 18.
That's plenty.
He
This
brought me
new cure
back
wounds.
up to full.
Pretty good rolls too.
Thank you. Thank you.
Of course.
We literally just not that long. Yeah, not that long. Okay, can somebody make a investigation? Should somebody check his body? I move out of the way.
I can take a look.
Ella's just gonna do a first level cure wounds on herself.
I'll check for the tooth.
Yeah, go for it. Make an investigation.
8.
You don't find the tooth.
I can't find it. There's a lot of pockets on these guys.
Did you say you don't find a tooth?
I couldn't find it. He's just got a lot of pockets here.
Mel.
Do you want me to take a look?
Yes, please.
Okay. That's a 19.
Meliors, you don't find the tooth.
Can I check
I
the
don't think
bodies,
he's
dead
got
bodies of the other ones?
Yeah, you can.
Yeah, let's check the other ones too.
Investigation rolls all around.
I'm gonna be so upset.
5.
Saren, you don't even know what this guy's tooth looks like. It could be anything. As you look on all the bodies here, there is no tooth to be found amongst these red caps.
I'm very upset. I kick Grubba's shin and I go, you, gosh darn it! And I go, I should have done this sooner. I'm sorry, Mel. Can I see your sword for 1 second? You can hold on to it. I just want to touch it.
Sure.
Okay, I'm gonna cast magic weapon at 3rd level, which makes it +2 to attacks and damage rolls.
How long does that last?
An hour.
Okay.
Because most likely we're gonna fight.
You're just gonna kill everyone until you
I'm
find the
gonna go
tooth.
kill everyone. I think we should go back and ask those guys what they did with it.
Which guys? I
There-
thought we were supposed to be asking Grubba what they did with it, and we
Yeah, I
killed
think
them.
we should ask all of them. We need to kill them all. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Do we
As
think
much as
another
I
one
wouldn't
has it?
mind killing some of them, I don't know if Maggie would like that we're taking out her whole slave
Yeah,
labor
no, I was
force.
definitely kidding because I don't think we can kill. They did a lot of damage. And besides, I don't think I should actually ever like lead it because obviously it had dire consequences. I got all bloodied. Look at me.
It was a great try, Magda. These little creatures are little menaces.
Yeah.
What do you think we could do, Haven?
I mean,
About the tooth.
What did they say? That who told us to talk to Grubba?
Barnabas?
Well, Barnabas said that Grubba took his tooth, but he also mentioned that the red caps do this sort of trading. So he didn't know if Grubba still had it. And then you walked up to a red cap and you were like, hey, where's Grubba? And he's like, it's that one over there.
Yep. Maybe we should go back to him and see if he knows who has the tooth.
Mel, you got an idea?
Before we get too far away, can we rewind like 15 seconds? And when Magda was making the comments about the very bloodthirsty comments about wanting to kill them all, could I just make a quick insight check to see like there's people started running away in the middle of the battle? That was weird. Like, do I think that the shield is like starting to exert its will now that we're in Avernus? Like,
Yeah,
can I take a read?
Why don't you roll me an insight check?
Oh, it was almost amazing, but it's just okay. The 15.
Magda, what does Mel read with a 15?
I don't know.
Okay. And just super quick, did you cast that on my main hand or my offhand?
Which one would you like?
I'll just say it's on the main hand. I just, for
Perfect.
note keeping, I just want to
Yep.
know.
If I cast it in levels 3 to 5, it's +2 and 2 to attack and bonus rolls. It'll last for an hour.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Thanks,
Welcome.
thanks, Magda.
I'm sorry you got attacked and you got hurt. Are you back up to your 100% self now? Or do you want another heal?
I'm all right. I'm not at 100, but I'm pretty good.
Okay, that's fantastic. And as I move to the back of the group, and then I cast Death Ward on myself.
Well, if Barnabas said that they like to trade, maybe we could watch them and see if we can catch them in the act.
Or maybe we should ask if there's a trader among them that they take trading. Oh, I don't know.
I think they're all traitors.
Oh, okay. Are we watching or are we gonna go ask? 'Cause watching is kind of boring.
I'm not sure we can trust their word.
Yeah. Okay.
We don't even know if this was Grubba.
Yeah, but you don't. You think he lied to you?
Oh, I
They lie
think
all
he
the
may have
time.
lied to you.
Oh, do you think they lied to me?
I think it's possible.
I gotta go and do. Oh, I'm good.
Well, hang on. Hang on. No, that's why I'm saying that talking to them may not yield any results.
What if we cut out Grubba's heart, or cut his
Oh,
arms off, and take it to the one that you gave the keychain to, and see if we can use that as a bargaining tool? He seemed to like arms.
I'll do
he
it.
was into the arms.
Okay, I see
Pins and
Caitlin doing
needles.
1, 2, 3 things. Pins and needles?
Pins and needles owes us a favor, and they're spies, yes? Maybe they could go forth and figure out who has the tooth. I'm all for delegating, okay?
That is fantastic. And then I immediately go over back to Grubba and I take out my small knife. And then I cut out his heart.
Cool. Give me a survival roll.
Oh, that was almost amazing.
Unfortunately, your small knife is not able to get through the rib cage.
Haven,
You call that a knife?
I'm sorry.
This is a knife.
This is a knife.
I'm not very good at doing fine work with my longsword. It's kind of unwieldy.
Haven will take out his dagger from his belt, which is a dagger he made for himself. See if he can cut through the rib cage. Do I need to make an attack roll, Faye? Or do you say survival?
Survival check.
Alright, and since I'm still raging, I get to change, I get to use my strength modifier instead of the skills modifier, which is kind of cool. Ooh, that's still terrible. That's a 6.
You know, rib cages are very hard to manipulate when you are massive. And so while you try to break it open, you unfortunately rip the carcass and send everything flying.
I still cut the arms off.
I wouldn't say cut.
Oh, I could just rip them or chop them.
I feel like you just tore this thing in half trying to break through the rib cage.
Maybe that's good enough. Maybe I'll just carry one half in one hand and the other half in the other hand and just start walking around with it.
Wait, shake it and see if anything falls out.
Yeah,
Maybe
probably a bunch of
its
guts.
innards fall out or something. I can carry something.
Mel just shakes her head and thinks, amateurs. In her head.
Sam's
Yeah,
a little
Rangers.
disturbed.
Rangers should ranged. Okay.
Can I look around and see if I can see pins and needles?
You don't immediately see them, but you could probably find them easily if you take some time to look around.
They might be able to help us.
In the meantime, can we, if we need to work past those guys, can we see if we can trade them just in case, so we don't waste our favor?
Just any of the red caps, or?
Yeah. Because I think the one that you talked to, or the one I talked to before, is I don't see him. I think he went over to look for the box.
Yeah.
In the distance, you just hear cursing, but you don't know if it's the same red cap or just their general state of being.
Where? I want to walk up to the nearest red cap.
Yeah. I go ahead and walk 3 feet. Well, 5 feet behind the Haven.
Watch where you going, tall stuff!
I'm looking for something. I'm looking for a tooth. I was told Grubba had it. I've got Grubba here. I've searched him inside and out, literally, and there's no tooth. Have you heard of where the tooth is?
He's
'Cause I
got a
want it.
whole mouthful of them. If you're looking for a tooth, just pull one out.
I don't need his teeth. I need a special tooth.
We all
Barnabas
need a special tooth. And they just start chuckling amongst themselves.
Oh, I really just want to punch him in the face, but I've got hands full of Grubba's carcass.
Do you say that out loud? Or you just your inner thoughts?
That's inner thought, sorry.
Okay.
How many red caps are there?
There's 3 of them here in this group.
Do you know who has Barnabas's tooth? I'll trade ya, and I hold the intestine.
The man will sniff it and, whoever had that didn't eat enough vegetables. I don't want it.
That's so rude. Why does that matter? You guys don't have vegetables down here. Look it.
If you want to smell bad with your treasure, I won't stop you, but I don't want that in my court.
Who has the tooth?
What if you got the tooth, huh? You ever think about that?
I don't have the tooth. Why would I be looking for it if I had it?
Maybe you're forgetful.
Oh, that's a good point.
See? Look, you didn't even think about how forgetful you are. You've got the tooth, so stop bothering us.
Are they shifty at all? Can I make like an insight check to see if they're shifty?
They're red caps, of course they're shifty.
Well, like at the mention of the tooth.
DC1 insight check.
Roll for me an insight check.
13.
13. They aren't really giving you information, but it's not like they seem particularly trying to hide anything. Just general red cap mischief and shenanigans and lies by omission, perhaps. Who knows?
I don't think these ones have the tooth.
Okay. I dropped the intestine.
Don't leave that here with us. Take it somewhere else.
No.
I drop 1/2 of Grubba's body on top of the intestines and start to walk off.
Newcomers just littering all over the place.
Oh yeah, making your very clean floors nice and dirty.
Yeah, you making mud out of pad blood over here. At least you could put some ale in it.
I won't say what I really want to do.
Question above game.
Yeah.
Do we have any bottle of wine that Magda has been pilfering? Or did we all leave them behind?
I
Didn't
don't.
you take one from the Van Pampers?
If
I
it's
feel like I did.
if it's not in your pack, you may have taken it out because the Van Dampers was a while ago. You have been to many places since then.
Yeah, I didn't add it to the inventory, so I probably didn't have it. Okay, never mind.
It doesn't take long to find pins and needles. 2 imps kind of stand out.
Hey, pins and needles. Do you know anything about a Barnabas's tooth being taken by redcaps?
Redcaps are always up to something, ain't they? Don't know nothing about Barnabas's tooth, though.
We're trying to recover it for him.
Redcaps is real simple. You won't get much directly talking to them. There's a chance they're just gonna go off the handle and start stomping at you. But if you watch and just don't say nothing, you might be able to learn if maybe they've got it somewhere and they're just like opening up, looking at it, or whatever.
Or like watch from a distance, perhaps.
Yeah, sort of like how we was doing earlier with each other's groups.
I'll just kind of look back to the group. Well, that makes sense. I think we could probably figure that out.
I mean, if you want to get close, I could pretend to be helping you sift through some of the piles of stuff and rubble around here. And you could be watching me, but you're really watching them.
Yeah, I think we could do that. And then once we figure out which one actually has it, then we can figure out how to get it from them. I'm out of keys, I'm afraid.
This is also my profession. My job to look and not be noticed.
Okay.
So
Well,
That's
This
kind of
mean
gotta be
looking.
hard when you're all like a hot drow, right? I don't know. How do you do that?
has there been any humanoids in this camp besides tiny, irritating fey creatures?
Well, technically, they're fey
Um,
creatures, not humanoids.
right, but
The only humanoids you have
like,
seen. Don't say that, Magda. I saw that face. Oh, the only humanoids you've seen are Chuka and Clock. The Kenku.
the only one, okay. Are they? It would look weird. It would look weird if one of them was off by themselves. I can just. I'm super sneaky. They won't even know I'm there.
So you're just gonna work alone, Mel?
If you guys want to do, I think we don't know who has it. There's a lot of those guys around. So if you guys want to do your thing that you mentioned in like one spot, I can go to a different group and not be seen and monitor that group, and hopefully between the four of us we'll be able to find out who has it.
okay.
Find
Do
and
you think
conquer.
it would help if you looked like them, Mel?
I was considering it. I'm I'm just looking at the spell to see, but like I don't think I'll be able to be that short.
I can make you smaller.
You gonna cut her legs off?
Certainly not.
Really, Haven? Really?
I mean, I've seen him work healing magics. He could cut your legs off and then probably like magically put them back on you when he's done.
Nope, just shrink.
If you shrank me, I could make myself look like them, I think, but my talents don't necessarily lie in the acting realm, so I don't necessarily know how convincing I would be. Um,
Are you good at stealing things from someone's person without them knowing?
I'm pretty good at that. Yeah.
Well,
Not that I've ever done it with any of you guys.
Saren's eyes narrow for a moment. Well, if I made you smaller and you made yourself look like them, would that help you get close enough to take it from them?
Potentially. Yep.
Because if this is something that they're trading amongst themselves, and that they all hold as valuable, that could very quickly be bad for us.
How valuable is this tooth, though? Like, is it gold? Did he have a gold tooth?
I think they're just assholes.
Yeah, they just took
Well,
it to
well,
do.
that's yes, that is a fact, an undeniable fact. But like, I don't.
Flaming,
Are we
floating
losing?
skull asked for this tooth. It must be magical. It probably has powers. They just don't know how to use it because they're stupid.
The skull is stupid, or the red caps?
At least the red caps. Probably not the skull.
I suppose that's all possible. Do we want to keep the tooth? No, certainly not, right?
No.
Okay, right. I'm sorry. It just got me thinking that maybe we could use it, but no, we'll return it for
Do you
sure.
wanna keep it?
I don't think so.
Oh, all right. Because we just met Barnaby, and we've been traveling for a while. So if you wanted to go ahead and keep the tooth, I'll let you keep the tooth.
Well, Barnabas seems pretty nice.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I just don't like bullies,
Right. Well, let's watch some red caps and see if we can at least figure out who has it.
Alright. Go ahead, roll for me a perception check. We'll say that you find a suitable red cap watching spot. You can throw out whatever you've got every so often to feed the red caps that come by like ducks.
Grubba.
Yeah. The other half of Grubba.
Is this everybody?
Yeah, everyone
Oh,
can make this.
That's a roll.
Wait,
Ooh,
can I
look
use
at
my
that.
strength? I can.
That's a natural one, guys.
Meliors is too concerned the fact that there are portions of your group
23.
throwing out Grubba like little breadcrumbs. So it is going to be Haven, and then Saren, and
Natural 20.
Magda. Yeah. So, unfortunately, everyone but Meliors would notice this. Melior, so you just have Lulu fluttering next to you and just making elephant noises. But the other three would notice, as you watch the red caps for a few minutes, in their groups, they pass. One red cap passes to another, and then a few minutes passes to another. This bloody pouch, and then the red cap that receives the pouch chucks it into a pocket, keeps it for a few minutes, passes it on. And so you've watched a few exchanges of that. The pouch is small enough to hold a tooth in it. Maybe some other things, but...
I think that's the pouch. I think that's... Hey, Sharon, I think that's the pouch.
Yeah, they're passing it amongst themselves very quickly, it seems.
It could be anything.
What, that guy has it right now. Let's go get it.
We can try.
Yeah. It hasn't been an hour. Has it been an hour?
It hasn't. But you did talk about maybe trying to pick a pocket. You could try and do that before
Oh, that's amazing.
delving into violence. Or you can delve into violence. Either way works.
No. Who's the pocketer? Is that Mel? Okay, I would like to go ahead and cast guidance on Mel just in case. Although it only lasts for it lasts for 3 hours.
I don't believe it does last for 3 hours.
It lasts a minute, and I go ahead and give you guidance on sleight of hand check.
You think?
But I do this when she's ready.
You think you can swipe it?
Okay.
Well,
There's only one way to find out.
Do you want me to make you smaller so you can get closer easier? And we'll watch, and if it doesn't go well, we'll rush in and help you because they're probably not going to like this.
Great question. And I don't know if this is a question the game master can answer or not, but if we were to go through the effort of casting Reduce and Disguise Self, that I looked like them, would that give me advantage on the check to succeed in swiping the pouch?
I would not say so much advantage as perhaps there is maybe going to lessen their suspicion of it. So it might make the DC easier.
Okay. And that might be worth it. If we can go somewhere so they don't see this transformation happening.
Alright. We'll in a concealed location, I will cast Reduce on Mel.
And I will cast Disguise Self. I can't make myself look like, oh, you know what? I'm gonna make myself look like that. What's his name? Wazik? The
Ozzy.
madcap we murderated. I'm gonna make it look like that so that someone else gets pegged for this. And then they'll
Okay.
go to find him and they won't be able to find him. So I'm gonna look like him.
And then I cast guidance on you.
Okay, you got 1 minute.
And then I go and I try and pick the pocket.
All
So
right.
that's sleight of hand.
That'll be sleight of hand, and Magda did cast a guidance on you.
Okay, let's add that d4. That'll be an 18.
An 18. As you make your way over, you do get a few looks from the red caps, and you hear one.
Just glare at them.
You hear one. It's like, "Why don't you go get a drink, Demon Dipper?" And they'll just throw some liquid at you before they devolve into their own cackling. But you can get close enough, and you manage to swipe the pouch.
I'm trying to think if Mel would like. Mel thought of a reply to that, but I don't think I can disguise my voice enough to sell it, and I don't want to ruin this. So I'll just I'll just glare and look mean, but I'll just keep my thoughts to myself.
And as you swipe the pouch, there are a few more jibes thrown in your direction. They seem to laugh themselves into a tizzy.
We're watching. Can we tell if she gets it? I guess we should probably just have to wait for her to get back, huh?
Yeah.
So I successfully grabbed it, and has anyone noticed?
No.
Okay. I just stomp off in the direction I was heading until I can get to a place that is out of the way, like a little tuck around a corner somewhere.
Do you change back?
Well, how long does reduce last? Is it a minute?
1 minute.
Yeah, so as soon as the reduce ends, I'm gonna dismiss my disguise self because that'll just completely give it away. And then I'll sneak back to the group, um, if I can.
Yeah. If you would like, you can roll stealth roll.
Sure. The 28.
Yeah. So as you guys are trying to see where Mel might be, you turn and she's like suddenly right there.
Duh!
How did you do? How did you do?
I hear you guys are in the market for a tooth.
Is it in the
And then
bag?
We are.
she'll dangle the pouch and toss it to Magda.
Oh, I look inside. Is there what's in there?
It better be in there.
You see that there is a finger in there, 3 removed nails, and a pinky toe.
Fingernails or nails?
And then just, fingernails. And then a tooth at the bottom.
Ah, that's great. I grab it. Hold, please. Okay, I just drop I throw the bag in the corner. And I take the tooth. I'm like, great job. Yeah, us. Okay, let's go back and find Barnaby so we can return this tooth to him.
I covered the bag in loose dirt.
So you just, sort of kick it over.
Yeah, I'm just
Yeah.
kind of, covering home plate.
Yeah, cool.
Sports analogy. Alright, should we go back to Avernus? Good job, Mel. We didn't even see you come
That
back.
was amazing.
Let's see if that's magical or anything.
What sort of attempt to see if it is magical do you want to do here?
I want to do a Arcana vibe check on it. Can I see the tooth? Magda?
Yeah, absolutely. How big is the tooth? Is it like an hour-sized tooth?
Yeah,
Or
it's
is it
like an
bigger?
R-sized tooth.
Okay, it's good. Yeah, there you go. Here you go. I give it over to Haven.
Haven's now the tooth fairy. Oh.
Hold it up and look at it.
As you look at it, go ahead and roll me an Arcana check.
Natural 9.
Could be magical. It came from a skull that belonged to a wizard.
Is it gold?
No, it's bone.
Seems pretty mundane to me.
Yeah, okay. And then look at Sarah. You sure you don't want to keep it?
No, I don't think I want to keep it.
Okay, alright. Can I have it back so I can give it over?
Yeah, take this.
Do you
Okay,
ever
thank
think
you.
about how teeth are the only bones you wash?
Oh god. Thanks, Faye.
Now I do.
I can see. Hey, I see your bones! Every time you smile. Okay,
Oh,
but...
Locke just gave me the biggest what the fuck. Oh, man. So,
I mean,
no, I deserve it. I will say that.
Yeah, can we find Barnabas?
Yeah.
Barnaby?
It's not hard to find, you know, a floating skull covered in fire.
Guess what? You're supposed to guess Barnabas. Barnabas. I can't remember
Oh.
which.
You're back?
Yep.
Uh,
Guess what?
I'm guessing that you, ran amok with some redcaps as you're covered in blood?
Oh. Yeah. Okay. Hey, you don't know
Just
a
trying to get
spell
fashion advice from them.
Yeah. You don't know a spell to get rid of, clean me off, do ya?
I don't think that I do.
Okay, no problem. Fine. Okay. Choose a hand.
I don't have any hands anymore.
No, choose one of my hands. Say, I'm making a fist, so you can choose a left or right.
Well, I don't need any of your hands. I don't have a body.
Okay, this is boring. I got your tooth. Well, I mean, we got your tooth. Mel is actually the person who got it, but we helped. Here you go. Do you want me to stick it in?
It would do me great help if someone could put the tooth back in my mouth.
Yeah, that is perfect. And then I hand it immediately over to Mel. I'm not very dexterous.
I think Mel just had to go AFK real quick.
Oh, that should see. Okay, I can do it. No, Mel's back. I give the tooth over to Mel to stick it in Barnabas' skull.
why are you giving this to me? No offense,
the same
Barnabas,
thing.
but I feel like I'm the least invested in this mission we're on. I
Okay,
think
no
you
problem.
can put it in.
Okay, I can do it. And I try to go and put the tooth back.
Yeah, you put the tooth back.
Ah! How does that feel?
Oh, there's no more whistle.
No! Yay! Don't lose it, okay?
I will try not to.
That's great. I know that we didn't talk about this, but in case Mad Maggie asks you what you think of us, will you tell her what we did for you? Okay?
Just tell her we helped.
Yeah, that.
As you are saying that, speaking of me now, are we? As you see Mad Maggie sort of stepping closer towards you.
Oh, hello.
Interesting things only, I hope.
Yep, very interesting thing. And I push Saren forward and I head behind Saren.
Oh, well, right. We've just, been trying to make ourselves useful around here, and you've been very kind and welcoming, so we are hoping to return that back to you.
I hope that you find yourselves quite useful. But I'm here to let you know that I've got the ritual set up for your dear friend Lulu. I'm sure that
Right.
you would like to accompany her.
You're correct. I think we'd be interested in seeing the ritual as well.
Excellent. Well, follow me.
As we're walking, how did you come to be in charge of this place?
Oh, you know. Conversations? Deals? Things that devils and they alike understand and live by.
Oh, you've got deals with devils, have you?
When you live in the hells, you have to make some connections.
Fair enough. I mean, this fort seems fairly safe, generally speaking, to where we are. That's impressive.
And there's a war out there. One must have a decision of whether they want to focus on offense or defense. And I
Right.
find defense to be the smarter option.
Well, so you're involved in the war?
Oh, in a sense, I am one of the many warlords out there.
Ah, do they each have a home such as this, as nice as yours?
Oh, no. No. I try to keep mine the only one out there in such a state as this. Though there are other areas where one might find respite or allies. I see a lot of warlords roaming about, too busy caught up in their own fighting to really make any grabs for power. Perhaps due to their fiendish nature.
That sounds like you're relatively well positioned then.
I very
Well, I'm glad that we came across you when we did, and hopefully we were able to help each other mutually.
And as she looks at you and smiles, I do hope that we can help each other out so much more.
Oh, all right. Well, we can certainly see where the road takes us.
Of course, of course. And she'll continue leading you. And she leads you towards a tent. But instead of leading you into the tent, she brings you around the side of it to the back where you can see this large area has been cleared of some of the debris of the junkyard. And she has brought out some of the preparations for the ritual. There are cushions at the center of this area, and she'll begin to move them to the side. Just give me a moment to transcribe the circle, and I'll set the cushions down so you all can get comfortable.
Is there any danger to this ritual?
There's danger to every ritual, but if you're worried about your bodies, there will be no harm to them. No. If we have to repeat the ritual, your psyche might take some extended stress. But nothing to worry about, dears. I know this ritual well.
Insight check.
Roll an insight check.
What was the ritual again?
She didn't say.
She's gonna bring Lulu's memories
26.
back.
She just said she has a ritual to bring Lulu's memories back. 26. She seems earnest in what she's saying. She does know this ritual well, and she doesn't believe you have anything to worry about. So, as the area begins to be filled with this fiendish circle on the ground, the cushions then removed from the sidelines and put back into the center. Maggie instructs Lulu to rest on the cushions at the center. Lulu looks to each of you. She's a little nervous, but she flies over and will rest in the center. And Maggie then will take 2 skulls from the side, and I am sure that my sisters don't care if I pick their brains about this, as she places the skulls on either sides of Lulu. And then she'll turn to you all and find a place in the circle that feels best for you. Whether you're warmer, colder, just feel a draw to it. Find your own place. But make sure you are in the circle.
Yeah, I find somewhere that's warm. Because, cold-blooded. Am I? Ooh.
I'll find somewhere with the best vibes for me.
Okay.
And Mel sits down crisscross applesauce.
I feel like I would be somewhere like more near like Lulu's like rear haunch, like off to her rear flank, but avoiding the tail of the dragon.
You will need to close your eyes and keep them closed for the entire ritual. The ritual lasts about 10 minutes. You will know each other quite intimately during this ritual, as you will be connected by a telepathic bond. If you leave the circle, if you open your eyes, if you interrupt in any way, the progress will be lost, and the ritual will have to begin again. And with no completed ritual, you will not have the insights to your friends' lost memories.
Okay. You're muted, Brent.
I'm not sure we have any other choice.
You really don't. Not in Avernus. So, as the hag explains how the ritual will work, just before we see how it plays out, we have our next ad break. So, hang out with us. We'll be right back to continue along with our story. God damn it, I just saw the Onyxia wipe. So, um, we'll be back to continue along here very shortly. Please hang out with the ads. They help us out a ton here at Little Witch RP. They help keep our games affordable. Direct support happens at my Ko-fi link that's on screen and in our chat room. And stick tight. We'll see you guys very soon. It really is in full effect. It's all Brent's fault. Uh,
Whoa.
so, as we are returning, it is as Mad Maggie is starting the ritual. You feel, as your eyes are closed, where the magic begins to weave you together. You can feel the sort of presence of your companions at the edges of your mind. And it's not just the four of you. You also feel Lulu and Mad Maggie there as well. All six of you connected. As your eyes are still closed, there is this sense of a brilliant flash of light before darkness. There's a tingling sensation sweeping over you. And you see vibrant rainbows beginning to appear. And as the dreamscape sets in place, you see the rich, radiant light of 100 dancing rainbows slowly dissolving, and warm sunlight fills the area. You see yourselves in this space, the four of you and Lulu. You do not see the hag. Lulu flies here, not as you know her, but in the memory. You still feel her presence, however, close to you. She's at the shoulder of this beautiful, blindfolded angel. And as the pair stroll through the tall green grass, the voice of the hag fills your mind. But push through this vision. It only represents what Lulu wishes was true. We need to see more.
Saren will say to Lulu that we have to keep going.
I need everyone to make for me a intelligence saving throw.
Uh-oh.
You move to the next dream. A flame-encircled battlefield appears on a barren hellscape. At the center of the circle, Lulu and the angel lie unconscious and prone. They are horribly injured here. You see yourselves standing in defense of Lulu and the angel, facing outward as 6 small spine-covered devils creep closer. In the distance, a formation of a battered and retreating human warriors disappear through a portal. Once more, there's Maggie's voice. The devils! You must defeat those devils. You feel the need to protect the unconscious Lulu and Angel here from the devils that approach. We're going to roll initiatives.
It's my song.
Has it been an hour?
We're in a dream world.
You are in a dream world. I'm going to say that the magic weapon does not carry over into this. If you cast it in the dream world, it would affect the dream world, but not carrying over.
Okay.
I'm assuming my hunter's mark that was up is not here either.
I would say that as well, yes.
And how far would you say the devils are?
Well, we're about to
Oh, they're close. Okay.
find out. After I finish placing them all. And then... We'll just have those as our... figures for the unconscious people. Select everybody. Add to initiative. Alrighty, and Y'all's initiatives. Add those.
You rolled well.
Ooh, you did roll well.
Most of us.
Maybe Iridian was right. Maybe it's just a Brant's initiative curse.
I was first last to combat. Whoa. Give me something.
Why did... Oh, I messed that up. Hold on.
Like, how am I that far down with a 24? Good lord.
I messed that up. Hold on.
Surprise. Inside the ritual, your alert feat got used automatically for you and you swapped with an enemy.
Alright. For that, we're now at the correct order, and it is Melioras. You don't know that.
So,
Said it was.
can I tell if I'm moving in the space we're in? Does it feel like my body sitting on the cushion is moving? I'm like scared I'm gonna be like attacking my friends.
You don't
Like,
know.
in the real
so far,
world.
yeah, so far you've only experienced the sensations of the dreamscape. You don't know if it's going to affect your real body.
Okay, well, I guess I'm gonna move up to Find Devil F.
Okay.
And I'll use another charge of my Hunter's Mark with my bonus action. And then I'll attack him a bunch.
Yeah, go for it.
I don't think a 9 is gonna hit though.
Unfortunately not.
Alright, second attack is a 19 to hit.
The 19 will hit.
Cool. That's 4 slashing and 2 force. That looked cocked on my screen, and I'm like, how does a digital dice get cocked?
You'd be surprised.
And then I'll do an offhand. Oh, it was almost a natural 20, but it's just a dirty 20. That's gonna be 6 points of slashing and 4 points of force.
All right. And anything else?
That's everything.
No Nick property extra attack?
That was my offhand attack
Oh, okay.
with Nick.
All right. Then with that, it is bam, and right next in the initiative is Magda. Do recall that 2 people are unconscious.
I go ahead and cast Spirit Guardians, centered on myself, and I choose my allies, including the 2 unconscious people, as not being affected.
Okay.
Whenever the emanation enters somebody's space, or the creatures end or start end their turn, or whatever, they actually take damage if they fail a Wisdom saving throw. Can they make me a Wisdom saving throw? 14, please.
Just make some notes here real quick. Okay. Then, yeah, for sure. So that's what? C and B?
Yep.
C gets a 9. Wait, nope. It's got advantage. C gets a 16. And B gets a 19.
Okay, they take 8 points of radiant damage. No, force damage?
I believe it's
Yeah,
radiant.
force. Yeah, it's that's where is it? It's radiant damage. Yes.
Yeah.
And you notice that my spirit guardians are king cobras. You know, when you on team, what can I say? Okay. That is the. Is that the end of my turn? Yes, that is the end of my turn.
All right. It is Haven, your turn.
Alright. Do these devils seem intent on us or on the unconscious creatures?
Yes.
Oh. Perfect. We're outnumbered. Haven's going to get big. He's gonna enrage himself. And as he grows, he's gonna thrust the greatsword from his back, like straight up in the air, like He-Man style, and charge it with lightning. Because I don't trust these devils to be not resistant to fire. And then I need big hay. Can't browse the token. I'm searching the wrong thing.
I got you.
And I think I was gonna put him there, so he's kind of hopefully body blocking for Lulu and Angel a bit. And then I'm gonna make some attack. The first attack, Haven's going to explode in a magical burst of flame, and I need Devil A and D to make a DC 15 dexterity save.
AD.
A and D.
A gets a 5. E gets an 18.
Okay, so I think that's gonna be 8 fire damage on a pass or a failed save, and I guess let's see, and half as much on a successful, and the one that failed is also blinded until the start of my next turn. Cool. So even if they're resistant to fire, they hopefully are not resistant to blind.
You mean fire or lightning? Haven't you
Oh,
cast
sorry.
lightning?
Oh no, the I exploded in a ball of fire. It's a searing ignition, so it's
Oh,
a fire
gotcha.
effect, and the fire just emanates and it blinds them because it's so bright.
So they are blinded, but they are immune to fire, so no damage.
Okay. And I don't remember which one I blinded, which
A.
is fun. So let's take that greatsword now, and let's throw it at A. Does the blinded give me advantage?
Yes, attack rolls against a blinded creature are at advantage.
That's a natural 20. So it will take maximum damage, 24. Oh, it's changed. It's 24 lightning damage. And then it's also gonna take 2 more from the my giant's havoc throw. And then it's gonna take another 11 lightning damage from the elemental cleaver.
Cool, so it's no longer blind.
It's just dead. And then, seeing that that's no longer there, Mel's heading off F, Magda's got C and D. Gonna move over to interpose myself between D and Lulu and the angel.
Okay.
And that's it.
Alright, it's B. And it's going to fly outwards. And as it does so, it whips its tail towards Magda. And that is a 23 to hit Magda
Yep, AC's 18.
for 5 piercing and 4 fire. And
Constitution's still up.
another attack will hit with a 21
Okay.
for 5 piercing and 6 fire.
Okay, concentration's still up.
C also flies back and does the tail attack. (17). You feel the air as it whips by you, but does not strike. But the 18 will hit
Okay.
for 6 piercing and 1 fire. Gotta beat a 10.
Yep.
Alright, you're good. D is going to fly in at Big Haven and try to stab with its pronged fork with an 18 to hit.
Yeah, that'll hit. I wasn't reckless, by the way. I assumed you didn't use advantage, though.
I did not. 3 points of piercing damage as it hits right in your center of mass, and then it's going to try and chomp on your shoulder. But the 6 misses.
So I take 1 since I'm resistant to the damage.
Yeah.
That tickles.
Saren, it's your turn.
Saren's gonna do a 3rd level guiding bolt at Spine Devil E, please.
Sure.
Does that miss?
The 12 just misses.
We're gonna use a little meta magic for Seeking Spell, which allows me to re-roll that.
Go for it.
Wow, cool, that's my turn.
That is unfortunately a miss. And E gives a half chuckle here as it growls, and it too will shake its tail at you, Saren. The first attack will miss with a 9. And the other one misses with a 10. But F over near Mel is going to try and bite Mel's hand. The 7 misses, and seeing that that failed, is going to try and stab down on Mel's foot. But the 13's another miss, so you are fine.
With its cute little pitchfork.
And then, Melior, it's your turn.
Alright. I'm gonna stab it a bunch more. Well, slice and dice, I guess. Does an 11 hit?
The
assuming
11
no.
does not, no.
Oh, okay. Attack number 2 is an 18. Which I think hits.
Yes.
That'll be 5 points of slashing and 6 points of force. Is it still up?
5, 6. F. No, it goes down.
Alright. I'm gonna move up to B, and with my bonus action, I'm gonna move Hunter's Mark. And then, am I able to use the Nick property to do an offhand?
Let me double check.
I don't think it has to be on the same target, but I'm not sure.
Yeah, I'm just double checking here real quick. When you make the extra attack of the light property part of the attack as, yeah, it can only be once per turn, but it's not it doesn't say it requires the same target.
Okay, so I can make it against this guy. Alright, that hits. So that's 9 points of slashing and 6 points of force.
Alright, and that's against that dude, so... Alright, okay, hold on, math. 14... Yeah, he goes down. When you have to do the math with numbers in a certain order, even though it's the same result either way. Alright, anything else from Mel?
That's everything.
And with that... Magda, your turn. Nope.
I was like, did the spirit guardians go flying?
Spirit
No, I
Guardians
couldn't
never
move
work.
it. I couldn't move it because my token was hit covered. So when the emanation enters creature space, so can they make me wisdom save, please? DC 14.
That's a 12 on the first one. And an 18 on the second.
Lucky damage. So 9 on the failed one, and then 4 on the save, successfully saved. I would like to go ahead and cast Guiding Bolt at level 2 on Spirit Devil C.
Alright.
Okay, and that'll be the end of my turn.
Alright. And Haven.
He laughs at the spine devil that tried to like stab and bite him. It still tickles. Now we will end you. And he's gonna just do like a reckless swings with his lightning greatsword at this thing. I just have to find the right roll. There we go. Does a 16 hit?
The 16 will hit.
Alright, that is 12 lightning damage, and then another 6 more lightning damage. And if it's still standing or flying or whatever the heck it is these things do, then we're gonna take another swing and hit with the 23 for 11 lightning damage, and then another 1 lightning damage.
Alright, then that one goes down.
And then I will move myself between Saren and the other Spine Devil.
Sounds good. C really does not like how Magda keeps moving, as it will fly out again in a fury and 2 more attacks on its tail. Right at Magda. 23 for 6 piercing and 6 fire. And then that is a failure on the second attack. Meaning Saren, it's your turn.
We're gonna do a Sorcerer's Burst. Yeah, Sorcerer's Burst at Spine Devil C.
Go for it.
Wow. I must be dreaming.
I mean, you are.
Great. That's the end of my turn.
It is E's turn, and E is going to fly out of the area here.
Oh, I'm taking a swing.
You can take
Oh,
a
no.
swing.
Yeah, if he flies over there, I can take a swing.
Yeah, you can.
Do I get advantage with my reckless strike still? I think I do.
Does it say only on your turn?
It's until the start of your next turn. I think if that,
Yeah,
if
if
it used to
it's-
say that, they changed it. Yeah. Poor guy. I think a 25 probably hits. For 13 lightning plus another 1 lightning. Oh, plus 2 more because it was. Oh no, that would have been a melee attack, not a thrown attack. So yeah, 14 lightning.
14 lightning to E. Got it. Alright. And then he's going to take 2 of the tail attacks, 1 at Haven, 1 at Magda. That is a 13 to hit Haven.
Is that with advantage?
Yep.
Okay, that misses.
And then the 15 misses Magda. Meliors, it is your turn.
Alright, I've got 40 feet of movement. It'll take me 35 to get here. I will bonus action move my hunter's mark, and then I will strike with my scimitars. Does a 13 hit?
A 13 just hits.
Cool. So that'll be 7 points of slashing and 2 points of force. Is it still there?
No.
Okay. Well, I don't really have ranged capabilities since I'm in the middle of attacking with my scimitars, so that'll be everything that I can do right now, except for maybe move like 1 more square with the rest of my movement.
Alright. And with that, Magda.
Make me a save, Fang. Please.
Yeah, that's a 17.
Okay.
The saves aren't the issue here.
They take 5 points of radiant damage.
And they're dead.
And there we go. I'm gonna move back. Because it lasts for 10 minutes. I'm gonna stay right there.
Well, you're no longer bound by combat. So, as you finish the fight, the area around you changes again. A landscape here filled with thick black smoke, and the smells of death and decay expands to encompass everything. The small devils that survived the fight beyond the immediate area that you had encountered in the last stream, they now kneel before you and offer to serve you if you spare their lives.
Can I cast Cure Wounds on myself?
Right now you need to make a choice.
Oh, okay.
Kill them or spare them?
You can... They are asking you to spare them right now. You can accept their terms, or you can deny them. Let them serve you, or turn them away.
They're the devil?
Yeah, they're devils.
And my hidden lord is a demon?
You don't know that.
Okay.
I mean, you've been told that, but if you believe that the hidden lord is the demon, then you can say that. But I've understood that Magda's been believing that this isn't a demon, that the hidden lord is
Correct.
something else.
Correct. We should kill him.
I agree.
I don't need them serving me.
As you come to your choice, the devils fade away into nothingness. The dream fades again. You wander a vast, barren landscape of utter devastation. Black sludge rises rapidly out of the ground, enveloping your feet, gripping you tightly, overwhelming you with a horrible sense of loss. Don't let the sludge consume you. You must push through her defenses. She must look. Everyone roll for me initiatives here.
Oh, we have to fight the sludge.
My initiative bonus is +3, and Heaven's is +2.
Yep. So, Magda, Haven, Mel, Sarah. You are restrained by the black sludge. You, on your turn, must try to escape the sludge. You must do so until you are free. Magda. Athletics or acrobatics check here.
Athletics for 19.
As you are able to pull yourself out of the sludge, you begin to rise up into the air. You shake off that horrible sensation of loss. You are on your turn, proceeding, or after this one. You now have access to utilizing the help action. Haven. Athletics or acrobatics?
Am I still raging from the last combat, or has it been more than 10 minutes?
You are still raging.
Then we'll do athletics, and I get advantage on that from my rage. 23.
You are also able to pull yourself out of the sludge, removing the horrible sensation of loss. And as you rise into the sky alongside Magda, you now have access to the help action on your next. Melioris. Sludge is consuming you. Athletics or acrobatics?
Acrobatic.
It's a bit more of a struggle here, Mel, trying to feed on it, you and your emotions, but you do manage to get yourself free from its hold. You rise into the sky, and you are able to take the help action. And then Saren. Athletics or acrobatics? Saren, that is unfortunately a failure. And as you try and fight your way out of the sludge, it just continues to drag you down further and further and further. And you will take 28 points of psychic damage. Magda, it's your turn.
I walk over to Haven.
You can't walk, but you can flutter.
Okay, I flutter over to Haven. And look over at him and goes, tilt my head. And I reach out my hand. And instead of helping him pull him out, I go ahead and cast Cure Wounds at 2nd level.
On me?
No, not on Haven, on Saren.
Oh.
Haven.
And then I go, somebody help him out!
Haven, it is your turn next.
All right. So I could provide the help action to Saren.
You can.
So I actually have a question around that with the new 2024 rules. It looks like the assistance can only be on skills you have proficiency with. Is that true?
An assist
I'll
on
paste
a...
the text.
I've got it here.
Okay.
Assist on an ability check. You choose one skill or tool proficiencies and one ally near enough for you to assist with verbally or physically when they make an ability check. That ally has the advantage on the next ability check. They make the chosen skill or tool.
couldn't tell because it says skill or tool proficiency, so I didn't know if it's like any skill or a tool proficiency, or if it's like skill proficiency or tool proficiency.
I would say it would require a tool proficiency for an help, but since you are always able to make an ability check, something like athletics or acrobatics is so general. If it was something a little bit more like a sleight of hand for thieves' tools, I would say you'd need to have thieves' full proficiencies to provide help. So I would say in this case, you're able to provide help for Saren.
Actually, Mel goes next. What if we do it this way? I'm gonna play it like I can only do ones that I'm proficient in, and I'm gonna try and say, just pull yourselves up, like I don't know, by your bootstraps or something. And I'm gonna help with athletics in case Saren wants to try and use athletics, in the hopes that Mel helps with acrobatics.
Sure, I'll let it roll like that, if or however it works.
Yeah.
Melioris, it's your turn.
Well, I was I was hoping Haven would help because I had a spell that I was going to use that might help here. Um, I what I was thinking was I would use a rope trick to have a 60-foot long rope go from the top of the surface of this substance, and then it would be something for Saren to hold on to help pull himself up, which I think would be athletics, which Haven is helping with. So maybe all three of us working together. But let me just take a quick look at. I haven't cast this spell yet. You touch a rope. One end of it hovers upward until it hangs perpendicular to the ground or until it reaches the ceiling. It does create an invisible 3 by 5 foot portal to an extra dimensional space at the end of the rope. But I just basically want a self supporting rope that can be there as an aid.
Okay, and you have the rope to cast this?
Let me just double check, but I'm pretty sure I've got rope. I do, assuming that
Yeah, you've
it
got
didn't get
copies.
consumed when we came down. So it is. How long is this rope? I do have rope. I can't see where it says how long it is, but it
Typically,
should
it'll be
be
about 50 feet,
sufficient.
so it'll be enough
Yeah.
feet.
And I think the spell rope trick just goes for the length of the rope, I believe.
All right.
So.
Then it is Saren's turn, and Saren, Haven has provided you advantage on athletics through help. Mel has created an area that you could climb up if you so wish. How do you want to try and get out of the sludge? Athletics or acrobatics, your choice.
We're gonna do athletics at advantage here
Go for it.
with the rope.
With the rope.
13.
13 is unfortunately not enough. And that's going to be 20 points of psychic damage. Magda, your turn.
Come on, Saren. You can do this. I cast Cure Wounds again. That's 19 points of healing.
Haven.
That's the end of my turn.
I can't just try and pull him out of the sludge myself.
You can provide the help action, but Saren has to fight his own demons, his own sense of loss.
Uh, oh man, I think you almost had it last time, Saren. Could you just try again? Just grab onto the rope and pull. Pull. I'm gonna do athletics again, strength.
All right. Mel, the spell is there.
Can I see Aaron?
Yeah, you can see Saren. He's just struggling in the black sludge.
Does he look like he's in need of more healing? Or
Mm,
does he look okay?
he's not full.
So what's if two people give you health and two different skills, can you pick which one you go with?
I would say yes.
Okay, the rope is still there. That broke concentration on Hunter's Mark, so that's just note keeping for me. And I'll provide the help action, but I'll give him acrobatic assistance.
All right, Saren, it's your turn. You get to choose which help you wish to take.
Let me ask you this: is this something I could magically teleport out of?
I would say, sure, why not?
I'll magically teleport out.
And you begin to rise into the air. And
Gave us a
as
scare there.
Yes, sorry about that.
you float, all of you, away from the sludge, you come to the final tree. Lulu rests on a black cushion at the center of an inky void. She is unconscious and alone. A beam of brilliant white light shining down upon her. And next to Lulu, a large, gleaming brass spyglass rests atop an ornately carved tripod. Lulu awakens. She looks peacefully around her. She sees the spyglass and approaches it, pressing one eye to the eyepiece. And then she flutters back, her eyes wide, mouth open, face fully alight with excitement. And she cries out, "The sword! The sword! I know where it is!" And on that revelation, as you all begin to wake up from the ritual, that's where we're going to end our session. So, thank you to our players for playing. I hope you guys had fun. Thank you to our viewers for viewing. I hope you guys enjoyed as well. I'll see you all in our next stream, but until then, head over to wildwitch.com. Check us out there. Join us in our Discord to jump in a game yourself, or just keep up to date with all of our announcements. Follow us here on Twitch for our live streams, or head over to YouTube to catch our VODs. I'll see you guys in the next one, and until then, laters.